What's up, y'all? Give me a... Let me fix this shit. Maybe I push my chair. Give me a second. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Like I said, to the brown people of all shades. And I said that because I believe in the Pangea. So, I believe, that we all, and take away the fact that I believe in the Pangea, I just believe that we all shades of brown. We're all different shades of brown. Every single human on this earth is a different shade of brown because brown can kind of produce almost anything except for black. Black can produce anything as well. But brown only kind of goes purple. But black can't have anything. So good morning, y'all. I know that I wasn't here last night. I'm gonna be here tonight. If you feel me, you're trying to chill, tap in to the energies. Let me give y'all a title because there's a song in my head I'm channeling. Sitting on top of the world. Sitting top. Actually, I want to put it. Good morning. Two dashes. Sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Alright, cool. Sitting on top of the world. Yeah, alright, I'm back. So I wasn't here last night because I went out. I ended up motherfucking sleeping in the car last night in the back of my motherfucking truck because they was drunk. Just left they people's house, sleeping outside in the truck. My homegirl, her cousin. I was sleeping in the back seat in the fucking truck. Mind you, it's like 10:30 right now. 11:30, almost. And the fuck. They just woke up at 8:30. I just got home like an hour ago. Took a shower. I gotta get ready. Oh no, I already got ready. I got work at 3. I'm just gonna thug today out because I would love to go to sleep, but if I go to sleep right now, it's so I can catch an Uber later. I ain't gonna lie to you, I already spent enough money if you ask me. So I'm good on that. I'm gonna just stay up. I'm gonna thug it out. You feel me? But sitting on top of the world. So I was just watching Kate. I don't know if y'all watch Kate. Kate is not a normal tarot reader. Kate will predict your whole fucking life and then say, but it's just a story. Kate will predict your whole fucking life and then say, well, it's just a story. 411 on the clock. It's just a story. These characters, she tells stories though. She tells fairy tale stories with the tarot. But she was mentioning something. I think that was a cool little topic. Like lack mentality. I did just have a conversation about that with somebody last night, but her throwing it back at me, you feel me? I don't even know if she was throwing that shit back at me, but when she threw it, I caught the ball regardless. Like lack mentality, sometimes believing that we can't have more. It's like I'm saying her giving the advice, you feel what I'm saying? I really ain't see that I was doing that to myself because I knew I was working so hard. Like, just like she said, I knew I was working so hard. Like, I started being happy because, like getting my money up and shit like that in a place where I can hold it. I don't have to like keep splurging to catch up and shit. Um, And she said, like, seeing that part, but not seeing how I can use it to, like, let it multiply itself in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was just saying that shit to somebody. So, y'all, I'm gonna keep y'all my business. I just said I had a good night last night. Like, I thought I was going to become unconscious. Like I thought, like I was telling somebody last night, I thought I was gonna become unconscious because like I was drinking, smoking, and stuff like that. I thought I was gonna be out of my body. You feel me? Like I was aiming for something that I've never done before because I just had so much like pent up energy. 555 on the clock, then it switched to 601. I just had so much pent up energy, like I was prepared to get out my body. You know what I'm saying? And people be saying. See, that's why one thing I do, like I test a lot of shit on myself. You feel me? Like 616 on the clock. Like, all right, so people be saying, all right, boom, boom, this gonna have you acting like this gonna have you, you feel me? Keep it a stack. Like they talk about the demons that take over your body when you're drinking. Like, I feel it, but I could say I don't. And that's why I said that I test certain things because like my supernatural abilities is kind of different than other people. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, my demons fuck with me. And so do yours. Like so me being drunk in a sense what some people would consider demonic possession, which it is, but I still make angelic choices. You feel what I'm saying? It's like for me, now I know I learned something about myself. Like 7:17 on the clock. Like ain't really no out of my body for real for me. Like I guess because I was totally conscious. Like I remember everything. Like so we're gonna get into the tarot. Um See what we can get going on for this Saturday um morning. What we can get going on this Saturday morning. Because it's Saturday morning for me, but whenever you watch it, so whenever you watch it, I just hope you enjoy it. Boom. So now that we into it, I was trying to figure out the reason. Like, what's the reason they had me tell y'all that story? That mean I gotta tell the whole thing. If y'all gonna know the reason, all right, whatever. So last night I went out, right? I had already had kind of like the intentions to meet somebody. Like, I did. I already had the intentions to meet somebody, but I was also okay if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I meet people everywhere I go. Like I can go to Starbucks. But yeah. So I had like the intentions to meet somebody, but if I didn't, then that was cool too. Cause like I go to work. Yeah, I do only go to work, but like you can meet people anywhere. I met somebody one time when I was leaving work. So and he was cool. He was just too young for me. He had lied about his age, so I couldn't fuck with him. You feel me? But I promise outside of him lying about his age. And yeah, his main problem was the inability to take rejection. Because he lied about his age and then once he had told me the truth about his age, which actually didn't take him long. I think he had told me like that day or the day after that, the truth. And he wanted to tell me the truth. And I had let him know, like, I just couldn't deal with him, because of blah, blah, blah. And he didn't take that pretty well. But my point was that I had intentions of meeting somebody, but I ain't know if it was going to be true or not, right? Because I walks in the club. Oh, because I'm not. Like, I don't want nobody that's not on the same frequency as me. For example, even like that boy or whatever. Like, he could have just told me the truth. Yes, I would have denied him romantically, but I wouldn't have pushed him away because I'm I'm a healer. Like, if you come to me, I'll add you to my motherfucking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my people. What the fuck is this? Whatever. My people who I'm responsible for taking care of, spiritually. So that part. But yeah, I wasn't intentionally go and meet nobody. Like, I had the intentions to meet somebody who was on my wavelength, but if nobody there was on my wavelength, I didn't care about meeting nobody. You feel me? So we get in the club. We late as fuck, actually. We late as fuck. It's only like an hour and a half left of this whole fucking party. Um, we get there for free because her cousin had got like a section or some shit. Um, I go over to the section. She say something about getting a drink. We get up, go to the bar. Next thing you know, this is my seat. So I see somebody look at me as soon as I come in when we sat in the section. I seen somebody look at me. As soon as we dip off, go to the motherfucking bar. Here he come. Zoop, zoop. 11, 11, 11 on the shit. 11, 17. Here he comes. Zoop, zoop. Straight on it. I'm like, all right, cool. He a Sagittarius. He just talking his shit. You feel me? He in my space though, and he like a little more touchy than like. No, he didn't touch my titty. I touched my titty, but like he a little more touchy than what I'm feeling. You feel me? Cause I just got here, so it's like don't be trying to. I ain't gonna lie, and I also don't like that. So I'm being conscious while I'm sitting here drunk, cause I came to the club drunk. I was drinking before I got there. I was prepared to be out my body. So like, you're not about to. Sagittarius be trying to box me in. Like, I don't like that. Like, they always better do whatever the fuck, say whatever the fuck, all that and that. But then tell you what you can and can't do. I'm not into that. I'm not going for that again. All that can and can't do. No, you just show up, make sure shit is done right, type shit. But don't tell me I can't go. So I'm chilling. I feel everybody watching me. He touching. Da da da. Every time he touched too much, I slap his hand. Don't do that. Don't touch that. Don't da 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 da. He ain't do nothing. I ain't let him. But I swear, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. I don't know what he was doing before I got there that had everybody scared about this man talking to me. But I just feel the energy, y'all. So this my tarot channel. So I just feel the energy, like the whole room, not fucking with this man talking to me. But that's actually a good sign to me. Like a little bit that's a good sign. Like people not like people having a little bit of hatred towards what you got going on, or um like jealousy and shit. But I ain't see it wasn't jealousy. Like it was a little bit of jealousy, but it was more fear. Like it seemed like the jealousy only came because he was friendly before I got there. And they was just it was more like a like, girl, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, type of thing. My God, I could come talking. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So I sat and I talked to him for a while, dancing around in my seat a little bit. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, so yeah. So I decided upon myself because some girls had walked over, right? Because the girl that I'm with, her cousin, we gonna call him Jay. So, like, he comes over. I seen him had already beat me before I got there, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not really somebody who do a whole bunch of, like, I don't show up too feminine with a man. with a lot of money. I don't know how or why I put it that way, but that's true. I don't show up too feminine with a man with a lot of money. Like, I can't tell you the logic behind it because I don't know if it's true. I just know how I do it. Like, cause me as a boss, like I just don't have a lot of time to waste. So 15:15 on the clock. I just naturally assume that about other people too. So like when you talking to me and you want something or you're trying to get something done, excuse me, y'all, like I just got a little nauseous. Remember, I was drinking this night. But when you talking to me and you trying me to go with some shit, I like it to be like get to the point. So when I'm talking to a boss, I get to the point. Like I just assume they don't got no time to waste. So that part. So the cousin comes over to the bar a couple minutes after the first nigga gone from next to me. He start talking to the bartender. He flirting with the bartender and shit. So I go to step out the way. My homegirl come back over to the motherfucking what that shit is. Where the bar is at. We gonna call it the bar. So she come back over to me. I give him her, give her him, let them do them. So next thing you know, I realize this nigga only comes over to talk to me. So he talking to me, he cool for real, you feel me? But he got like everybody coming up to this man. First of all, like I said, he came to flirt with the bartender. Now I'm a spiritual person, I'm break it down to you. I ain't mad. I'm a spiritual person, I'm break it down to you. And I'm break down this whole situation so I can identify what happened last night. Cause I've been trying to figure that shit out. Like I'm trying to figure out the end game. And I know I can do it. Cause I manifested last night. How last night played out, I've been predicting it coming. Oh, anyways. I would do it all by myself though, so I can't say that I had a couple readers that also like added up and exactly how last night was supposed to go, it did. Um anyways, so the cousin comes over and talks to me, blah blah blah, flirting with the other girl. All these other girls come over. I know one of the other girls that come over because I used to go to school with her. So I speak to the other girl. She don't know where she know me from. Like, who don't matter. I ain't even tell her where she knew me from. Used to be best friends with her little sister and shit. She used to be best friends with the girl I used to date. Um, that part. So I'm just partying, partying and bullshitting back and forth with the cousin every once in a while. He coming over talking to me. I'm just dancing like I'm by myself. I'm just dancing because my homegirl, she like when we go out, let's say like we be together, but we don't like we got our own minds, we got our own like prerogatives in the building type shit. You feel me? For that part, she come. I realize this nigga talking to me, so I'm like, he cool. You feel me? But I just got out of a situation like talking to a Gemini and him being like all friendly and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know. And then my spirituality, but it took me to a judgmental place a little bit, like, cause once I see something, I can't unsee it. So the truth is, that man, he came over and he flirted with the woman in front of me, cause it was supposed to make me feel some type of way, and I was supposed to feel like I wanted to talk to him because he presented himself in a specific financial way, and also like he talked to her first to build his confidence, because even though he had money, like he got bigger. You get what I'm saying? But it was what it was. Like it was what it was. He was talking about. So he get my homegirl his shades. She go run off there. They go like dance in the mirror. So I'm still dancing. He like not her going to flex in the shades that I. So I peep her. I go over where she at. Y'all, this story time is the one. So I peep her. Make sure y'all stay tuned. So this story time is the one, right? Um, I peep her in the mirror. So I'm like, let me go see what's going on. Da da da. So we dancing in the mirror. Next thing you know, this nigga comes over. This light skinned nigga. He tall, light skinned, and shiny. That's what I'm gonna say. He tall, light skinned, and shiny. I like shiny things. I like shiny people. Especially because I had already felt like the Sagittarius blew my shot in the motherfucking club. Gonna be the first nigga to talk to me and talk that fucking long. Like I felt like nigga, you are cock blocking to the max. Stop it. But but I ain't push him away because he was a fun game too. So once he was gone, it was cool because I'm back on. You feel me? I'm dancing and shit. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm literally having a party by myself while I'm in a club. Like, other people are coming to party with me, but I'm not going to party with nobody. Except for that time my friend went to the mirror and I followed her to the mirror. Alright? I know she was fucking with the light skinned nigga. Well, I don't think she was fucking with the light skinned nigga. Apparently, I don't know if they just knew each other or what. But I know me and her, we danced in the mirror, him and his boys over. So, like, we getting lit, so they getting litter too. You feel me? We getting lit, so they getting lit too. You feel me? So, I'm feeling the energy. Like, I've been evaluating this thing, like this little Virgo thing. Like, Virgo got this thing. I noticed that in Gemini too. And Aries last night. But, like, if you pump them up while they doing something, they going to give you more of that. So, like, I learned to embody that energy a little bit because it'll help me instead of like just being scared of it. So 21 on the clock. They turned it up. They get turned up with us. I'm like, yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm turned up. Da, 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 da. So this nigga like, so the tall light skinned nigga comes over on me and my homegirl in the mirror dancing. So he turned up with us. He put his arm around us. You feel me? Like, but I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga looking like money. I ain't really look at him. I don't do that. I don't really look at people. But I mean, once like you, the person like hyping me up, turning me up, shit like that, like you partying with me, you dancing with me, like, all right, now I see you. You feel me? Cause I mean, money don't turn my eye. Like, come on now. Unless I know it can be mine. Like I was talking about when you putting in the work and you gonna get something out of it. That's when I'm really paying attention. But somebody else's money don't move me because you don't guarantee no payout off of somebody else's money. I don't give a fuck about investing in nobody else's money. You hear me? 2220 on the clock. Okay? Don't play with it. I was about to say 6 too. 2226. Anyways, boom. So he turning up. He like, y'all, let's make a video. Mind you, I had gave my phone to the last nigga. That's her cousin, who trying low key like push up on me, but he ain't doing it right. I'm a person for real. You gotta have a certain energy to really get me and lock it in. You gotta have a certain type of energy to you. So, but still, just know none of the night is going as planned. Like I'm telling you, I'm walking through the night feeling rejected as fuck. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like I'm feeling rejected as fuck. The Sagittarius, I'm not running him the game that he wanna run. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga hit me with the "I'll be back" and never came back. I never looked for him. You feel me? Like I had already had it set in my mind when he walked away. Like I'm about to turn up, da da da. But you get what I'm saying? If I wasn't in the right mind state, that could have fucked me up. So I was rejected by him. And then the cousin had came over, rejected me first, right? In order to pull me in and kept trying to pull me in and being friendly with every bitch in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Like looking at everybody else like they was it, not me. You know, he on my body, but he trying to play me like he's really trying to. I knew he was trying to bring my confidence down some so I could want him. You feel me? Just like the end of the story. I'm gonna tell y'all the end of the story too. So we in the mirror, the nigga, he say something, y'all make a video. I don't got my phone, the other nigga got my phone. He like, where the phone at? He like, we don't got our phones. Me and my homegirl, we don't got our phone. She said she don't got her phone. She right here. I ain't gonna put it out there like that. But so he said, get my phone in my pocket. I ain't touching that nigga. So she gets the phone out his pocket. So he like, y'all, I turn up on my story. So we turned up on this story, you feel me? I don't know who this nigga is. Like, then he like, all right, now take a video of me and my niggas. Da da da. So him and his niggas, they take the video. Da 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 da. He closed the video out, y'all. This the one with the wrist with the watch on it, diamonds. So he closed the video out like this. Right, ends the video. So then I see him say something to my friend. Like, so since he said something to my friend, one thing about me, I can take rejection. I can take it. I've been taking it. So I can take it. Yes, it hurt, all of this and that, but I learned that it's my protection. You feel me? And I never surround myself with people like me. Like, we may have similar interests, but I don't know. I really do believe if you listen to Rashad Jamal explain the difference in twin flames and soulmates, then you will understand how I feel. Because I feel like none of my soulmates, for real, no, I ain't gonna lie. This the first time I felt like kinda a soul connection, a little bit of an ease with a twin flame. So maybe it is possible. But at first I thought that like it's a chance that like my soulmates and my twin flames, like we not from the same place, basically. Like me and my soulmates got split up. It's something that I believe. Me and my soulmates got split up. Where I was believing me and my soulmates got split up. And none of my soulmates for real, like we really have the same twin flame spark. Like we wasn't lit by the same flame, me and my soulmates. But anyways, so that's why most people that I'm around, like we're not the same. So if you go for somebody that is with me, I know that you're not for me. So I'll take the rejection. I'm smiling. I'm happy. You feel me? I'm still dancing in the mirror. Wow. I'm ready to go get my phone from the boys. So I goes back over. I leave them. He not right there. So I just decided to go turn up by myself. Turn around, friend right there. She right there. Then next thing you know, cousin comes back. Jay. He comes back. We just doing us. Like the party about to end. Uh, oh no. The party is the officer, the big ass officer lady. She ready for us to go. Everybody fucking with the officer lady. Um, Everybody fucking with the officer lady. Then some Scorpio comes over and gets my number. We talk. He walked me to the car. Then I got in the truck. So everybody talk about what's the next move, blah blah blah. We had to stop at the cause now the cousin now he ready to start chatting to me, spitting his game or whatever. You feel me? I'm listening. But I also am still aware of the fact that this the same man that like he keep talking about how this one look good and that one look good and this one the money and da 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 and all this and that. Like, okay. So, anyways, we get to the next spot after the gas station because he chatting with me. Mind you, this the offer that he made me, y'all. The offer is he asked me, can he be my fake trick? He said, cause I ain't no real trick, but like I am a fake trick, like take you out, spend money on you, blah blah blah, you feel me? So I said, yeah, hell yeah. Especially when you're walking in, like I've noticed this. He was a Cancer. Another Cancer offered me this. I don't know. Sometimes Cancer can offer you like friend zone opportunities, like, but then that's because they plan on controlling the situation until they can like fully handle the emotions for you. But I'm a Libra. You don't manipulate me. So hell yeah, you could be my fake trick, whatever you call it. Because at the end of the day, you was just gonna be a trick. You was gonna be a trick. If we was nice, then if you was nice, then we was gonna end up being friends. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't got I don't got the time for the emotional burden of a man who, you know, ain't a straight shooter for real, for real. But I mean, he was cool. You feel me? Then the other Scorpio comes over when we get to the next spot. The Scorpio comes over while Jay he's spitting his shit to me, and Jay hits the Scorpio. You feel me? He hit me while he talking to the Scorpio. He hit it like, yeah, my bro, he into you too. You feel me? Like, so I don't know which one you want, but whatever choice you make, I respect that. So I was really fucking with Jay, you feel me? Like, I like a nice boy. So we sitting in a motherfucking parking lot. Now this one it start getting juicy. So this nigga from the video earlier comes. He get in the back seat with me. Jay and my friend in the front seat. Mind you, he did address my friend earlier. So, and Jay had just addressed me. So he sits in the back seat, but he in my personal space. So I moves over because I'm thinking he coming in here to talk to my friend. You feel me? So I'm moving over like to get out his personal space. Next thing you know, this nigga started playing with my braids. So I hit him with, ain't you my friend? Don't you like my friend? You feel me? Ain't you my friend? Don't you like my friend? But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I learned a lot of lessons. I learned a lot of lessons to tell y'all why this ends out playing out the way that it did. I still got more lessons to finish it all the way off, than understand it fully. But up until I'm gonna let y'all know where I'm not experienced at when it's time for me to add that part in. But ain't you into my friend? Don't you like my friend? Because I gotta clear the energy. I gotta clear the energy. I gotta know what's going on right here. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm already hip, so I already know what's going on. You feel me? So I already know, shorty, baby, he's free game. You feel me? Like all that money, all that money, all that motherfucking money, and then not even that, all that money, and you ain't thirsty. Like you just wearing that shit because it look good, not because like to bring the bitches on you. Like he had more of a like attract over chase kind of thing going on, but he chased me a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, now we at that part. How he comes over to the car and says, "I should know my friend. I see you playing my beats. What's your name? Oh, you playing my braids? What's your name?" Da. So I'm like, Sanjay. I'm like, who are you? He said, who are you? He says to me, you don't know who I am? I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, my life is getting so much better now. God, I swear. I just want more success stories than the ones that I heard. Because I really feel like a lot of people didn't milk a lot of shit when they was in these rooms. Like, I don't know. I want to milk it every time. I done been in some situations where I milk it. Like, he not the first successful person that I met. So, like, anyways, yeah, so you don't know who I am? That's what he said to me. I'm like, no. So I don't know. He just sucking some shit because the Jay in the front seat, they both homeboys. Jay in the front seat, but mind you, the other homeboy had one of me too. So Jay in the front seat taking one for the team, just keep taking all L's and shit. So but at this point, he not feeling this next nigga coming to fuck with me. Like he ain't with it for real. This nigga's too consistent. He's too confident. Da da da. They trying to play this shit out to where I keep getting distracted. But this nigga keep talking to me to where I'm not getting distracted because we both on game. So mind you, they hitting it the fact they love God and they spiritual. Mind you, they do love God. And that is a form of spirituality. But oftentimes the more spiritual person is the one, not the one who's always reading, but the one who's always experiencing. So they up there talking shit, talk about going to church and da 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 da. So me and this nigga just back here sharing our spiritual experiences. You feel me? And this how I knew that he was on for real. Like this how I knew he was on for real. Because he was talking to me about like how he got to his place of financial freedom. And as he went to speak about his problems, he bit his tongue. Like he learned something, Like he didn't communicate, oh, I'm a spiritual person, blah, 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 blah. But when he went to when he was whispering in my ear and he's like, I don't know if I made anybody mad by talking to you, but he said, you know what? Never mind. Just forget that. And then just went on and continued to talk about what we had going on. And that wasn't the first time. And then when I was talking about something and I was talking about what made me sad, he got out of it real fast. And then at the end of the day, something had happened and he transmitted the energy like real fast. So I was like, yeah. But I noticed when I noticed him when he transmuted my energy first, and then his own the second time. But anyway, so boom. Apparently, this some rapper nigga. Um, and he be rapping in my city, and apparently a lot of people know who he is, but I don't. I just know his real name now. The first one, I just know his first name now. I don't even know like his stage name. I was going to ask so I could listen to his music, but he didn't tell me who he was after like I told him for real that I didn't know who he was. He didn't tell me who he was. And it seemed like maybe he enjoyed that, like to be able to be treated like a person and be held accountable and not just worship, because of what he can do for the next motherfucker, which I completely understand. Um, but like I said, he ain't have a chase personality at all. Cause he did say he was watching me all night. He was telling me about what I was doing and how I was moving. He was watching me. I didn't know he was watching me because I was watching me. But I like his attract and not chase thing going on. Like that's sexy to me. And then, like I said, I like that I'll see him like not chase nobody else. But the rest of that night, as we was in the parking lot, he stayed with me. Like he stayed with me. He had left one time when they had said something about they was about to leave. Realized they wasn't about to leave because Jay, he's sitting here, his energy being drained by the defeat. So he's sick as hell, and then decide he about to go. So the rapper nigga who had came to come to me, his name Chris. Whoever Chris is, Chris comes to sit with me, but he tired of Chris keep chatting to me. He sits back and tell Chris, he like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, dummy. I love her. Like lying ass niggas. Niggas just need what it trying to fix your issues with a bad bitch. Like so Chris just chatting it up to me. We not paying him no mind or mad in the front seat. Like yeah. Cause first of all, my homegirl got a boyfriend. Like, if anybody got a boyfriend around me, whoever this nigga is, if he ain't caught up on you, he's free game. I'm sorry. Like, if I ain't see nothing that made me feel too, you feel me? Like, I can't cross that line. Yeah. What is it about the chicken crossing the road or some shit? That. So Chris talking to me, he chatting it up. Jay say he ready to go. Da da da. Chris leave the car. You feel me? One of the friends come over while Jay try and get himself together. Jay swear, all right, boom, I'm back up, da da da, I'm good, da 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 da. You feel me? I'm up, I'm good, blah blah blah, this and that. So Chris, see, so Jay in the front seat, right? I'm up, I'm good. He looked back at me, I'm good, da 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 da. So I'm laughing, cause the friend all like, nigga, I just came over here, you want your last breath, shit like that. So I'm laughing. Next thing you know, Chris come back. Cause apparently, you feel me, he already know his man's game or whatever the case may be. So he come back over, sit with me. He said, stop laughing. I'm like, you know, stop laughing. So I stopped laughing because I had already peeped what was going on. I peeped what was going on. So I check it off a little bit. But my point was saying that he don't chase, but he chased me. And he made sure he made his mark. He got like a little bit of a love bombing thing with him, but he is a Cancer. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know what it's gonna do. I just know that I had a good ass motherfucking time. So Jay, and then gonna try to act like today. Now he gonna try to deny. Like I'm spiritual all the way through. I was spiritual last night and spiritual still today. No nigga. So I was supposed to drive the car back to my homegirl house so we could go in the house because I had work today. So remember what I told you? He was flirting with the girls to break my confidence so it could make me like come towards him. It was supposed like his whole ordeal of dealing with me was to build him up. It wasn't about me. So or us. It was about him. So when he see me fucking with Jay, like I ain't gonna lie. I met when Jay see me fucking with Chris, like I wasn't about to front on Chris. You feel me? Yeah, it was all this shiny shit and shit like that. But all that man was talking to me about was the work that he had to do. You feel me? To get in that position of work that got to be done to get farther into the places that he desired to be. Yeah, he had on all this and that, but he had took that shit off. Yeah, he put the Cartier glasses on me, and he put his Cartier watch on me. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, he did do that. I gave it back soon because that nigga Jay was just so defeated. But like I said, like I know how to pick them kinda, even though I do know how to pick some good karma. I do know how to pick good karma. So this nigga Jay don't want to let me drive. He's so defeated. Like he can't let me drive. I peeped at the nigga. So Jay had came back by the car because the car ain't go. They said they had to go to the bathroom. So this nigga, I peeps. I'm thinking to myself, like I'm praying, like God, let him do the right thing, cause I'm trying to go. I'm not even trying to be in this position no more. I'm tired of this shit. Da, 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 da. I'm thinking in my head, like, but you can send people messages in your head if your telecommunication is strong enough. So I think to myself, and he picks that shit up, cause I sent it to him. So I'm like, you just keep sitting here debating because you mad about me talking to Chris. The longer you sit here, Chris just gonna come back. Next thing you know, zoop zoop, this nigga pulls off the lot and then start driving all crazy and shit like that. He like, I need to go to my dad's house. I need to go to my dad's house. Da, 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 da. So I know I'm safe. So I know I'm good. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I knew I was right for curving this nigga. Cause he wanted me to beg him to let me drive us home for me to be good. Like, Chris was gonna pick me up last night, but he had said something like he went home. He was gonna come pick me up, but he had went home. He was sleeping for that. He was sleeping for that. He went home. He said he was gonna sober up. Then he was gonna come pick me up. He was up at 8 o'clock. I don't know. I ain't talked to him since. I'm not super pressed. All I know is that I had to sleep in the back of a motherfucking truck last night with a lame ass nigga. He was a lame ass nigga last night. I seen through the shit. He's still a lame ass nigga today. He didn't even want to take me home today. Talk about some fucking. He had to go out the county, but you still swearing somebody not supposed to want to fuck with Chris. Like, anyways, yeah. I begged the rapper nigga yesterday. I begged the rapper nigga yesterday. Um, and he was mad cool. Like, I was able to be honest, and be myself, and like still be appreciated for that. So I say that to say, like, don't let people place limits on your life. Sometimes people gonna judge you and shit like that. Like, but they gonna judge you because they don't got shit to talk about involving themselves. So I would have really enjoyed pulling the tarot for y'all, but it don't feel like that's what's supposed to be done. No, I'll pull 3 cards for you if you made it to the end. Because this lesson is about like not being afraid to go after what you want, and sometimes also being okay with the fact that the plans is going to change and we got to roll with the punches. I did not expect to be talking to that rapper ass nigga. I did not expect him and his friends to want to team me up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect to be on nobody's story or in nobody's phone or none of that. High priestess in a reverse. But it happened anyway. Because all I knew, but it only came out in the reverse because I had the deck upside down. Just one more, because this message is obvious. I don't know if I need to lay the fuck down. I'm about to see if they send out some motherfucking BTO. I need to lay down. I want to go to sleep. That's like going to work. I'm going to have to tell them 4411 on the clock. I'm going to have to tell them. I don't know. I was drinking last night. The tower. Shit's going to change. Then I bring you to the fifth. Nothing changes to the freeze. Nothing changes, right? Nothing changes, nothing changes. We gotta change. Normal me, I ain't gonna lie to you. The normal me would have went for Jay. Cause he was the what I considered 4-4-4-3 on the clock, 4 3s. He is what usually I would consider a safe choice. I usually see people's insecurities as a safe place, you feel me? Like, because you know they want you. You know they do. Even like with him flirting with the other girls for his confidence and this and this and that. He wants you. You know who he wants. Like, you do. It's not hard to see. But I'm glad that I chose Chris because, like, usually I deal with Jay for the sake of the comfort of my own insecurities and still end up fucking with Chris in the end. Like, and me and Chris got weird differences because I ain't know my worth just the moment that Chris approaches me. Like, so this time I took as much advantage of that as I could. I ain't go all the way to the T how I was supposed to. In the end, I realized that I had denied him something that he had asked for, and I shouldn't have done that. But because all he wanted was a hug. But I was just so odded out because their energy was so fucking bad. Like, but I gotta go, y'all. I'll see y'all later tonight, okay? Thanks for rolling with it, brother. Let me go lay the fuck down.